Hey there, Leo. How are you? It's Maggie from Moon Directed. At this channel, we work with the energies of the moon to see how we can use them to best move our life forward in the most positive way possible. And so if this is the first time that you've stopped by, thank you. Down, see if you like it. If you do, give me a thumbs up. Tell me how it resonates with you. I'd love to hear that. And if you are a returning viewer or a subscriber, thank you so much. Your likes, your shares, your comments, they're helping me grow my channel. And I find it very exciting, and I appreciate you so much for your time and your effort in that way. So, and here I like to start with getting, we already have it, a good conversation starter with the Everyday Enchantment Tarot from Poppy Palin to see what Spirit wants to talk to you about this week. And Leo, they want to talk to you about home and family. Four of Wands. This is about how to build stability, how to have that sense of joy and comfort, and what matters to you, what feels like family, what feels stable. So that's the conversation we're going to talk about. So using the Queen of the Moon Oracle cards from Stacey DeMarco, we're going to walk through the different phases and stages of the moon, and we walk in on Sunday with the moon in discernment in Aries. It's about discerning what you need, what you don't need. How are you going to build this? Four of Wands, this home and family and joy and all the good things. And I really want you to see how they're like celebrating and enjoying one another. A lot of times it's depicted as a wedding, and this looks like it's no different than that. We have some kind of a marriage going on here. And so how do you create that kind of emotional stability at home? So that's what we're talking about, the discernment for that. So to get you some guidance on that, we're going to use the soul coaching cards from Denise Lynn and see just what kind of guidance we can get. This is happening for you, though, in your 9th house. Your 9th house is it's travel, it's higher learning, but a lot of times it's also about not the first marriage, but maybe the second marriage. And so it doesn't surprise me that you would have that Four of Wands come up there. And look, this is about getting in the flow and being in the flow. And it says, the glory of the universe flows through me. So while you're discerning, while you're trying to weigh out what's working, what doesn't work, what's important, what do you want, what don't you want, just be in the flow with the universe. Things are happening in divine timing. I kind of feel that that's what's happening right now for you, Leo. And so, just kind of see how it feels, right? What feels good, what doesn't feel good. On Monday at 1:13 p.m., the moon moves into Taurus. And so in this position, the moon here is about fears. What do you want to keep and what do you want to let go of? And this one looks like she's like trying to capture her fears into a cage. Why? Let it go. Let it go. And it's about boundaries. Now, is that boundary a glass dome that you can't break through, or is it a soap bubble that you can pop? And so part of what you'll be discerning, I think, on Sundays has to do with this as you walk into this energy. Now, this can be in your career. So maybe you're trying to decide about things about finances and, making career moves that support the family that you want. How do you create that feeling that you want? So let's see, using the Spirit Animal Oracle from Colette Baron Reed, you received a book of information and guidance on how to handle this. Whoa, I'm not even kidding. There's 6 cards here. Okay. Transformation is beautiful. You have the butterfly. So there's definitely something. The butterflies look way better than hanging on to these scary bats or birds or whatever those are right there, right? Maybe they're crows. So release those so that the transformation can occur. There is always enough. Are you afraid that there's not enough for you? Is that one of the fears you need to release? Well, let it go. There's always enough. You will be fine. It says, make your dreams real. If another fear is that you're never going to find what you want, that this is never going to work out for you, let that go. You can create what you want. Are you feeling like it's just overwhelming and there's too much coming at you? Take a little time out for yourself. Take some time out. You have brown bear spirit, take time out. So let the fears go. Don't hang on so tight. Let them go. Ooh, you have horse spirit. Freedom is yours. Freedom is yours. I feel like this was some kind of a bad situation and you were afraid to step away because you were worried about finances, but the transformation is good. You will have enough. You can create what you want. It's time to go. And the coyote spirit says, trust in divine detours. So maybe you thought you had been on the right path and maybe you ended up doing something. You're like, I can't believe I wasted so much time in this relationship that didn't work and it's not going to lead me to this happy home and family that I wanted, blah, 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 blah. Well, hey, wait a minute. Trust in the divine detours, because maybe being in that relationship allowed the person that you're supposed to be in a relationship with next to free themselves of their personal entanglements. And in the meantime, did you learn anything? What did you learn of value? Kind of take time to assess that and see how that feels. Now, Leo, if this is not resonating with you, then check out, sun, moon, and rising. Maybe one of those will resonate more than another. Or sometimes I always find that, the sun sign is about how you feel inside. The rising sign is about how you're interacting with the world. And the moon sign is about how you feel about all of it. So sometimes it gives you a much more of a complete picture. On Wednesday at 8 p.m., the moon moves into Gemini. And for you, Leo, that's in your 11th house of groups and how groups view you and group activities and how you feel being around groups. And it looks like you're hiding behind a mask. And it's going to take a lot of willpower to face this group. You need to get focused. You need to think about, there's that butterfly again. What are you trying to create? What do you want to create? How can you create this transformation that you really are on the path for? You're definitely heading in that direction. So what kind of a group situation do you need to be in? What do you need to let go of? To get a little guidance on this, we're using the Mystical Wisdom from Gay Guthrie. Originality. Blaze your own trail. Leo. This is Leo all over the place. Leo, you are an original. There is no one like you. Just get out there and do what you want to do. You will attract. You are so magnetic. You will attract in what you put out there. So get out there, be original, be who you want to be, and invite serendipity in. And invite the serendipity in. And you're going to do this by being yourself, by being who you truly are. That's how you're going to create what it is that you're seeking to create here. That's how you will have this transformation that you so desperately are working toward. You will get there. Set yourself free. The horse spirit says, set yourself free. There is more than enough for you out there. If you're hanging on to a bad situation because you're worried about finances, let it go. And get out there and take care of yourself. And then Leo, on Friday at 10:44 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the moon moves into Cancer. And for you, this is in your 12th house of hopes and goals and dreams, and you have action. And so this weekend coming up is a really great time for you to spend time dreaming about what your next steps are, fantasizing, picturing what it is you want. When you put it in your mind, when you decide what it is you want, you can attract that into your life. And so for a little guidance on this, we're using the Sea Melodies from Jessica Lay. Okay, you can't see what's happening behind me, but I will let you because it's a cat. And you guys are cats. And she's just determined. Get off of there, please. She's just determined to break something. Get down. Get down. I can't even believe that you got up there. Get down. Jeez. Oh my gosh. She took a nap today, and now she's wild and out of control. Okay, so what can I get for you from Jessica Lay? We have guidance. Find safety in your beacon's light. This is you. Find guidance in your beacon's light. This is you. This is you. Being out there, being your original self, chasing down the dreams you want. This moon coming up, this full moon lunar eclipse is happening in your house of Leo. This is you. It's happening in your first house of what you want to put out there. This is big deal. What do you need to eliminate from your life to create what you want to create for yourself so that you can get to where you want to go? And it's a very masculine energy, this full moon eclipse is. It's a very masculine energy. It's about strength and vitality, physical vitality, and I think for you, emotional and mental vitality. It's about your power of will. It's about shielding and protecting yourself, to get where you're going, to get what you want, to create this transformation. There is more than enough, right? There's more than enough for you. And you are free. You are free to move forward. And so you should go and do what you need to do and let go of the fears. And the moon, the full moon when it happens will be, so the sun moves into Aquarius at 4:00 in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. And then the moon becomes full though before that happens. Nope, happens like 24 hours later, almost 21 hours later. The moon comes full. It's a hunger moon. It's the wolf moon, however you want to call it. And that happens on Monday morning at 12:16 a.m. And so this is really cool. The Cherokee have this story. They tell about the two wolves at war within each of us, right? There is the dark wolf, the hate, the sorrow, the despair, the jealousy, the anger, the dark forces, the negative forces, and then there's the light wolf. And it's the hope and the faith and the helpfulness and the kindness, and it's the goodness, right? And they're at war with each other. And which one wins? Whichever one you feed. So you get to choose. So be original. Be yourself. Get out there. Feed the good wolf. Feed the good wolf. Allow the transformation to come in. Set yourself free. There is more than enough. There is more than enough. You can create whatever you want. There's more than enough. Oh, this is make your dreams real. And this one is there's more than enough. So there's plenty out there for you. Ooh, there's plenty of fish in the sea. There's more than enough. You can have what you want. You can create this. You can create this dream, right? You really can. So all you have to do is believe in yourself. That's all it's really required from you at this time. So let go of the negative thoughts. Let go of the negative energy. Focus on the positive. Create what you want. It's there. The universe wants to give it to you. Trust that there's divine timing at work and everything on this because you have this coyote spirit. Trust in divine detours. That's divine timing if I ever heard of it, right? So get you a color card for the week from Inessa Gold. Something to focus on to remind yourself that you can shine. You have sin. Build your confidence. So wear this beautiful metallic bluish color and build your confidence. You can do this. You have a great opportunity with this eclipse. So I will be back on Thursday night and I will do a live Q&A with the full moon. And then I will see you back here next week. Don't forget to check out your year ahead. They were pretty interesting, a little bit different than the usual ones. And you have a great week, Leo, and take care of yourself. And remember to feed the good wolf, right? All right. I will see you next week.